boys never around when he's wanted?
Morning, Lorette.
Morning, Edna.
Looks like it's going to be a hot one.
Reckon so.
I heard you calling for Obie?
That boy's more difficult than a litter of raccoons in a wash tub. He just wants to laze about.
Menfolk here in Lonesome Polecat seems to think that lazing and dozing is a full-time occupation.
Good morning, ladies.
How do, Miss Murdoch?
All set to head back to the big city?
I've enjoyed my stay here in Lonesome Polecat, but it's time to see Manhattan again.
You sure folks will be interested in reading about a mountain feud?
The feud between the Tollivers and Calhouns is no ordinary mountain feud. It's been going on for over 200 years. It's got everything. Local color, history, romance, violence, and stupidity.
Them Tollivers and them Calhouns are famous for their stupidity.
If they didn't have their stupidity, they wouldn't have nothing.
It better not. I paid $1,000 for that piece of luggage.
$1,000? That don't sound natural.
A cardboard box would do just as good. That's what I always use.
Miss Greenacre, would you tell your son I'm ready? He's driving me to the station.
I won't get it to them, like real fair enough that it ain't got nerves and it shakes something off. A person can get loads of sick real quick.
No telling where Obie be?
Ma! Ma!
Here be Obie now.
Ma! Ma!
Where have you been, son?
Never mind about that. Why are you riled up about, Obie?
There's gonna be trouble. Flying hot lead trouble. Everybody knows Emmylou Tolliver and Leroy Calhoun ain't supposed to see each other.
But they're in love.
Love ain't got nothing to do with it.
There they be.
And time for me to say goodbye.
We ain't got no time to chat, Miss Murdoch.
Mom's sending Leroy with a shotgun.
Come on, Emily, we've got to find some hiding. Hold on, mister. You ain't going nowhere. Let go of that Tolliver gal. She ain't fit company for no Calhoun.
You might as well get used to the idea, Pa. I'm gonna marry Emmylou.
Marry a Tolliver over my sweet-smelling dead body. Are you gonna do like I say? We're gonna use Emmylou for target practice.
Don't worry, Emmylou. They won't shoot as long as I'm staying in front of you. I hope. Don't push your luck, little brother. The honor of the Calhouns is at stake.
Honor, sis wins. Mangy back parents know anything about honor.
That's telling them, Ma.
Get away from that Calhoun boy, Emmylou. He ain't for you. Never has been. Never will be.
But, Ma.
You heard what Ma said.
But, Petunia.
Leroy ain't for you, sister.
But, Dulcie.
Get over here, Emmylou. Else I'll take a stick to you.
Get over here where you belong, Leroy.
Otherwise, we gotta start shooting. You're gonna look at the scene and get hurt. Looks like there ain't gonna be no casualties today. Shucks. Hush up, Obie.
Must you act like children? Can't you see these two young people are in love? Doesn't that mean anything to you?
You keep that ass, Miss Murdoch.
This ain't none of your affair. Besides, I ain't forgetting. You owed me a picture of Shirley Temple with her paw mark in one corner.
That might take a little time. All this arguing and quarreling is pointless.
It's the code of the hill. The way it's always been. The way it's always gonna be.
Tradition! Bustin' and a feudin' every night and day. Bustin' and a feudin', it's a mountain way. Bustin' and a feudin', her miles around. We'll shoot 'em up and stretch 'em out 6 feet underground. Bustin' and a feudin', drive 'em off my land. Bustin' and a feudin', ruddy take a stand. Bustin' and a feudin', you make 'em all behave.
is it? Whenever I want to look at my senior, junior editor, he can't be found.
Miss Foreign will find him, Miss Culver.
She'd better. I'm in the mood for failure. D.D. Culver never fails. Never forget that, Miss Pickens.
I won't, Miss Culver.
2 o'clock. Time for my sodium-free, calcium-rich antacid tablet. Where's my antacid?
Watch your blood pressure, Miss Culver.
It's not my blood pressure I'm worried about. It's my nose ulcer I'm worried about. It's anger. There's nothing worse than an angry young tummy ulcer, Miss Pickens.
I'm sure there isn't, Miss Culver.
2 o'clock, Miss Culver. Time for your antacid tablet.
I know that. Good.
Chew, don't swallow.
I know. Where's Joe Martin?
I told him you wanted to see him, Miss Culver.
Napkin.
Napkin?
Waste not, want not. Never forget that, Miss Pickens.
You want to see me, DC?
Where have you been, Jam?
Have you forgotten we've got a new book coming out this week?
How could I forget? I may need another antacid tablet.
How to be a friend to your vegetable garden.
By Sylvia Wheat.
All of us here at Panda Publishing are certain it's going to be a big seller, Miss Culver.
It better be. Otherwise, we're out of business.
Things can't be that bad, DC.
Believe me, they are. Every time I get a great idea, Lucille Simmons over at Panda Log Books Incorporated beats me to it. How to be a friend to your vegetable garden. What a stupid idea for a book. Whose idea was it?
Yours?
On second thought, it's a brilliant idea.
Brilliant.
Nevertheless, Panda Publishing needs something sensational, something that will seize the public's imagination. That something is in this week's issue of Strange But True. Pass them out, Miss Pickens.
Yes, Miss Culver.
You can't be serious, DC. A scandal sheet of supermarket rag, it's only good for writing third. There's nothing in that weekly but kooky stories.
Precisely. That's what the public wants. That's what the public will pay for. Right?
Right, Miss Culver.
I don't know. What story are you talking about, DC? Not this one, I hope. Penguin invades Pete's parlor?
Nope.
5,000-year color television set by Egyptian tube?
Nope.
Doctors remove 200-pound tumor from a woman weighing 112?
Nope.
Elvis Presley discovers Louie in a hollow log?
No. Back page.
Mountain feud still going strong after 200 years.
That's it. It's a wonderful story written by someone named Rosemary Murdoch. 2 warring clans. A daughter of one clan is in love with a boy who belongs to the other clan. I'll tell you, it's a Romeo and Juliet of the Hills. Read it, Joe. I want your opinion.
Don't worry, you'll get it.
I want everybody's opinion. Stop wasting time. Read.
Yes, Miss Culver.
Lonesome Polecat? Whoever heard of a town called Lonesome Polecat?
Don't be a snob, Joe. There's gold in our hills.
I smell movie rights, television rights, paperback rights. I see hillbilly dolls and toy hunting rifles, stuffed hound dogs. This thing is bigger than anyone can imagine, right?
Right, Miss Stevens.
A couple of kids in love in the hills. Their families don't want them to get married. What's so special about that? Read every word. Penniless woman finds $10,000 bracelet inside a watermelon. Not that. Giant stingray marries teenage beauty queen. No, back page.
There's a wonderful story in there about a woman who made the same man 52 times.
Probably thought he was a deck of cards. There's another story about a man who met his wife aboard a UFO. I can believe it. Mountain Feud's still going strong after 200 years. That's it. I think of it as a Romeo and Juliet of the Hill story. Take notes. Get down to that town. What's it called? Lonesome Polecat. Sign up both clans. What are the names again?
One clan is named called Tolliver.
The other is named Calhoun. Tell the Tollivers and Calhouns anything you want, but sign them up airtight. Vanderlog Books Incorporated will turn the story into a sensation, right?
Right, Miss Stevens.
I don't have to remind you, Sally. Vanderlog is pretty shaky. If we don't get a bestseller soon, we're down for the count.
How is that, huh?
Worse. You're the best assistant I ever had. I know you'll be able to sign for those hillbillies. Every time I come up with a great idea, D.D. Culver over at Panda Publishing beats me to it.
You can count on me, Lucille.
That's spirit, right?
Right, Miss Stevens.
Get down there as fast as you can. Sign up both plans to an inclusive, all-exclusive contract.
Okay, you're the boss. I see the possibilities. We may be up to something after all.
Joe Martin, you're going to save Panda Publishing.
I'll do my best.
Sally Merriweather, you're going to say Benelux Books Incorporated.
I'll do my best.
What are you waiting for?
I'm heading for the hills, heading for adventure. Ticket in my pocket, in my bags are packed. I can hear the whistle blowing, hear that train calling. Won't be long till I'll be heading down them tracks.
There's a story to uncover, a story to be told. Rumor has it it's a whopping story good as gold. They say they're hard to find, but we don't understand.
But it don't matter what it takes to bring that story back. I'm heading to the hills and for excitement. Gonna get the Lord, I'm gonna get them fast. I can hear the whistle blowing, hear that train calling. Won't be long till I'll be heading down them tracks.
There's romance on the mountain, there's diamond on the hills. It may be hard to pretty, certainly good to try, but it don't matter what it takes, gonna bring that story back.
We're heading for the hills, heading for adventure. Got my ticket in my pocket and my bags are packed. I can hear that whistle blowing, hear that train calling. Won't be long till I'll be heading down them tracks. Heading for the hills, heading for excitement. Gonna get the Lord, I'm gonna get them fast. I can hear that whistle blowing, hear that train calling. Won't be long till I'll be heading down them tracks. Won't be long till I'll be heading down them tracks. I know this sounds idiotic. I'll apologize before I begin.
What are you talking about?
You must have Steve was staring at you.
No. Well, yes, I have.
You're a New Yorker. I can always tell I'm a New Yorker when I see one.
I didn't know it showed.
It's a compliment.
Won't you sit down?
I'm already saying.
I noticed.
Fifth Avenue. I bet I've seen you on Fifth Avenue.
It's possible.
It bugs me when I can't place a face. What's a New Yorker doing in this part of the world?
There's nothing shy about you, is there?
I used to be a shagap, but I'm making up for it.
I noticed.
I'm heading for a little town called Lonesome Polecat.
That's a coincidence, so am I.
Great, how about dinner tonight? Try a little French restaurant. Almost there.
Conductor,
Yes, miss?
how far is it from the station to the town?
There isn't any town. The commute scatters through the hills fast. The crow flies 16 miles.
How far have to go walk?
16 miles.
No sense of humor.
You noticed. How long will it take a taxi to get there?
Taxi? There are no taxis in Lonesome Polecat, to be honest. You'll have to stay out your son and hope a truck comes along.
I'm looking for these people called the Tall Risen Calhoun.
Oh, there's Calhoun's. Hope you got plenty of life insurance.
Why do you say that?
Come on. Ricochet, watch yourself, miss. Lonesome Polecat, next stop is Lonesome Polecat.
I seem to recognize those names taller than Calhoun's.
You probably read about them. Feuding hillbillies. I'm signing them up for a book.
Book?
My company is certain it's going to be a bestseller. This is one of ours, Banderlog Books Incorporated. Ever heard of us?
No, I'm not much of a reader.
You know, since we're having dinner tonight, shouldn't we introduce ourselves? I'm Sally Merriweather.
Dan Harrington.
It's nice to meet you, Dan. You know, to be perfectly honest, I was staring at you too. You look familiar also. Do you have relatives in Lonesome Polecat?
No, none relatives.
Then why are you going to Lonesome Polecat?
Insurance. I sell insurance. Life insurance.
You'll probably do well in the hills. All that fussing and feeding.
Hope to.
Stay close, Dan. I have a feeling I might need some insurance.
Don't worry, I'll let you out of my sight.
I reckon I don't know how the hayride's gonna turn out if Vanna Bull tries to steal a kiss from me and toss him in the creek.
Creek!
That's it, creek.
Boys sure are mighty scarce around these parts.
Scarce they may be, but I ain't having nothing to do with them Calhoun mail critters.
Bubba Calhoun says he don't like to take a bath because the soap makes the water dirty.
And Cooper Calhoun's plain peculiar. I told him the birds could eat dirt cheap, and he ate some dirt. That would be truly horrible if some of us shy young things, man, one of them terrible Calhoun boys.
The Calhouns! Of course that don't include Leroy. He's mighty nice. Good looking, too.
Nice manners, never picks his teeth with a knife. Always uses a fork.
Cooper Calhoun got 10 toes.
That's what he's supposed to have.
6 on one foot and 4 on the other? Of course, some Tollivers ain't much better when it comes to being civilized.
I reckon them Calhoun boys are gonna have bachelors. Molded in the grave, never having tenderness known on the female embrace.
Only natural. What gal in her right mind would marry one of them Calhoun critters?
I know.
Howdy, gal.
Look who is here.
Ruby Perkins.
Howdy, Ruby.
Ruby would. Ruby would what? Marry one of them Calhoun critters.
Anybody want to hear a joke?
Ruby, you make the worst jokes in the hills.
You must stay up all night thinking how bad you can make them.
How's this? Never hit a boy on the head with a shovel? 'Cause it'll make a bad impression.
You call that a joke?
They get better.
They'd have to.
They couldn't get any worse.
How's this? The happiest people in the world are married women and single men.
I was wrong. They can get worse. They grates on my ears. They give me headaches.
I declare, Ruby Perkins, you're the dumbest gal in these hills.
I ain't dumb. I'm just happy. How's this? If I don't like a boy, I tell him I'm gonna memorize his name and then toss my head away.
No more jokes! Enough!
Let go!
You gotta promise us you'll stop.
Let go, I say!
You gotta promise us, Ruby.
No more jokes!
What you guys doing there?
Trying to get Ruby Perkins to hush up with the terrible jokes.
That ain't funny.
That irritates.
She could ruin the hayride with her right peculiar sense of humor.
Only trying to spread a little sunshine around the world, Ms. Greenacre.
That's mighty thoughtful, Ruby.
Hayride's supposed to put folks in a romantic mood. Ruby Perkins, your jokes can spoil everything.
We hope Santa planned on attending, Ruby.
I got just as much right to go on the hayride as anyone else.
That you have, Ruby. It'll be awful if Ruby sits in the hayride and tells all her terrible jokes to Possum Glen and back.
Sad, Ruby, if you goes on the hayride, you be all by yourself.
Ain't the same when a boy goes along with you. I'd be plumb embarrassed to go to the Lonesome Polecat annual hayride all by myself. Folks would take me for an old maid. How can folks take Ruby for an old maid? She ain't yet had her 17th birthday.
It don't have nothing to do with age. I reckon Ruby here will live her whole life for a cat companion. Meow, meow, meow.
I've never heard such talk. They's only teasing. I knows they don't mean what they say.
Mail, got some mail.
It's Miss Dogweasel. How do, Miss Dogweasel?
How do, Miss?
Anything for me, Miss Dogweasel? How about me, Miss Dogweasel? Cousin Jasper promised me a postcard from Disneyland.
I'm expecting a Interesting Romance magazine.
One at a time. Got some bills for you, Miss Greenacre.
I figured that, Obie. Fetch me them bills.
Yes, Ma. Here's a letter with too much postage.
Does that mean someone gets a refund?
Nope, it's money down the rain spout.
Imagine somebody being rich and have to put too much postage on a letter.
Who'll be it for, Miss Dogweasel?
Ruby Perkins.
Ruby Perkins!
Ain't that special?
You want this letter or not?
I want it.
We've never had a letter in Lonesome Polecat with too much postage before. Got the letter for you, Miss Tubbs.
Who's it from?
What way to find out?
Ain't you gonna open up your letter, Ruby?
It's the first letter I've ever gotten. Postcards and advertisements don't count. So if you don't mind, Miss Tubbs, I'll open it when I was alone. That way it'll be like a Christmas present.
A Christmas present?
This is all the way from New York City.
New York City!
That this is Miss Murdoch had done work for. Strange but true. Bet you're here, Dagmar. We see you coming up the trail, Dogweasel.
Oh, it's the Calhoun.
Oh! We're expecting some book learning. A book? You mean seed catalog, don't you? A book!
How's to be a friend to your vegetable garden?
Land sakes, this here letter says that Miss Murdoch never came back to the big city and they want to know if I know anything about her whereabouts.
How do, Miss Dogweasel?
Howdy, Ma. Ain't got nothing for you.
Correct.
Ugh, it's the Tollivers.
No fussing and feuding when the mail comes in, Ma. You know the rules.
Us Tollivers is peaceful mountain folk.
Some Calhouns to cause all the agony.
Petunia Tolliver, you watch your words. She better, else one of you Calhouns would steal them. Them's fighting words.
There's gonna be shooting! Spread out!
Looky who's here. It's Sheriff Dickens.
All the way over from Bear Trap City. What brings you to Lonesome Polecat, Ma, man?
Put down them rifles, boys. We ain't aiming for trouble with the law.
You gals do the same. It ain't what you think, Sheriff. We would like it possible.
We hunt wild turkeys.
I reckon I don't have to tell you folks students against the law.
We know, Sheriff.
We's law-abiding.
You've come all this way to tell them Calhoun Tolliver students against the law?
Of course not. Got a call from New York City.
New York City!
From, Sheriff?
Magazine that calls itself Strange But True.
Ma just got a letter from them, strange but true. They want to know where they can find Rosemary Murdoch.
She's missing all right. They suspect foul play.
Who's foul play? Opie took her to the station. No, I didn't. Miss Tubbs mentioned Lotte broke down about 3 miles to the coach. He said she'll walk the rest of the way. She's carrying $1,000 suitcase.
$1,000?
That's a heap of money in these parts. Anyone know anything about this? I'll be staying in Lonesome Polecat overnight. See what I can find out. Can you take me in, Miss Tubbs?
Sure thing, Sheriff. Every room's empty.
You gonna come at a better time, Ma, man?
How so?
That's it. Well, annual Lonesome Polecat Hee Haw Hayride.
Seen one hayride, seen them all.
That's what you think.
We'll have a hee-haw hayride down the mountainside. We're gonna give a hoop and celebrate. Yo! It's a hee-haw hayride down the mountainside. Y'all come on now, don't be late. We'll be riding up the tables, clearing off the grub, licking off the dishes, toss them in the tub.
I'll be packing up the youngins, packing up the stove.
I'm packing up some fiddles.
I'm packing up my house.
It's a hee-haw hayride down the mountainside. We're gonna give a hoop and celebrate. Yahoo! It's a hee-haw hayride down the mountainside. Y'all come on now, don't be late. I'm getting gussied up and ready to ride with my guy. Wearing me my best dress, bound to catch his eye.
I'll be washing up the drill soap, cleaning up my dust, chewing off my toenails, wiping off the mud.
It's a hee-haw hayride down the mountainside. We're gonna give a hoop
Skeeters between my toes. Skeeters in my face. Skeeters in my hair. Skeeters in my drawers. Skeeters everywhere.
It's a Hee Haw Hayride down the mountainside. We're gonna give a hoop and celebrate. Yahoo! It's a Hee Haw Hayride down the mountainside. You all come on now, don't be late. You all come on now, don't be late. You all come on now, don't be late. Yahoo!
I hope you like your little spicy, Sheriff Dickens. I'm trying out a new recipe. Leg of squirrel swimming in mustard juice and vinegar.
That's what I call tang.
Look, Mom. I declare a Taurus.
Taurus?
I hope this is lonesome. Bullcat can't go any further.
There, Plum took it out.
Most of your smoke is puny.
What is he trying to say?
He wants some cocoa.
No, he don't. He wants a coconut.
What's a coconut?
It's what's sitting on top of your neck.
He wants a cola, Ma.
No problem. What kind of cola you want, Mr. Toast? We got Coca-Cola, we got Pepsi-Cola, we got Diet Coca-Cola, we got Diet Pepsi-Cola, we got classic Coca-Cola, we got regular Coca-Cola.
We got pepper-cola, we got pineapple cola, we got strawberry cola, we got martini cola, and water. Dad, Ma, fetch these folks some water. Use the inside pump. It don't come out so muddy. Sure thing, Ma.
This trip to town was a waste of time. Besides, I don't count to outsiders. Come on, boys. Let's get back to our side of the hallway.
I hate to hear my back friend Oliver. No telling what he might do.
Tolliver? Ma, did you hear what Cooper Calhoun just said?
Of course I did.
Calhoun, I consider source.
You didn't say.
Yes, Ma. I reckon you folks be wanting a place to stay?
Anywhere I can rest my head on a pillow. It's a hot walk at Main Depot.
Oh, we helped this nice lady with her suitcase.
Oh, it's a pleasure struggling my manners.
The rest of you, what are you standing around for? Ain't polite. Go about your business.
You heard the lady.
You'll feel much better, child, after you wash your face with some cool, refreshing water.
You're very kind.
Tain't nothing. What's your name?
Sally Merriweather.
I'm in the tub, so surely I hope you like the leg of squirrel.
Like a squirrel? What's that supposed to mean?
Water! Water! Water!
You're never going to get away with this. You're all going to jail. I'll see to it.
Ah, hush up. You talk too much. All city people talk too much. I can't abide too much talk.
Here she be, Pa.
Set her down. Time for victuals. Besides, we ain't aiming to have her turn to skin and bones.
But Mr. Calhoun, I beg you, please let me go.
I already told you 100 times you ain't going nowhere till I get my picture of Shirley Temple with her paw mark in one corner.
But Mr. Calhoun, I phoned my office and requested them to mail the photo on to you.
That's fine.
So you'll let me go?
You can go.
Oh, thank you.
When Dog Weasel delivers me that picture, I don't trust you, city gals.
You uncouth hillbilly. Done what?
You said that word. H-I-L-B-I-L. What?
That's not how you spell hillbilly.
Help me, Pa. I hate that word. It makes me crazy. Well, everybody knows you can't say that word around Pa. If you do, destruction follows. What's that?
I said that word.
Oh, no. Help me. Otherwise, there goes the cabin included in the room. No cabin, Pa. It's all we got to live in.
I'm gonna kill something. Fetch me a Tolliver.
Stop this nonsense at once. If you won't do it for me, think of Shirley Temple.
Shirley Temple.
Imagine if she saw you like this.
Shirley Temple.
You done good, Miss Murdoch. I'll fetch in your vittles.
No, really, I couldn't. My nervous stomach can't tolerate your mountain cooking.
I like that Shirley Temple since the first time I seen her.
That must have been some time ago, Mr. Calhoun.
No need for you to remind me.
I cooked up a mess of boiled chicken feet with molasses. You take it, Bubba. I'll fetch in the jug.
Oh, God. The sheriff is looking for you.
Oh, thank goodness.
Of course you don't have to leave Lonesome Polecat, even if the sheriff finds you. You could stay here and marry one of my boys.
I can't imagine why your sons are so, colorful.
Can I marry your pa?
I'm already married.
Times like this, I miss my departed wife.
Has she been dead long?
She ain't dead, she's just departed.
Here's the jug, Pa. Want a swig?
Where's your manners? Ladies first.
No, really, I couldn't.
I ain't aiming to be disagreeable, but you can go when my picture Shirley Temple gets here.
But that could take a month.
Then I reckon you'll be here in the hills for a month.
We ain't got nothing but a little Pa.
Don't bother, give a rain check.
Can't seem to remember rightly, but was it a picture of Shirley Temple I wanted? Or a picture of Raquel Welsh?
Don't see stars like that over Manhattan. Isn't it a lovely night, Dan?
Sure is what I suggested, a quiet little French restaurant. I didn't mean a boarding house with bathroom out back. I especially didn't mean like a squirrel.
When in Rome.
That's something, Roy. They sure ain't from Lonesome Polecat. Best make haste.
To be seen together on the hayride.
Pretend you ain't seen us, Obie. Excuse us, are you the folks from New York City?
What can we do for you?
I be Leroy Calhoun, and this here is Emily Tolliver.
You're the Romeo and Juliet of the hills.
Huh?
What's on your mind, kids?
When you ride back to New York City in your automobile, can we ride along with you?
We would love to let you ride along. The only thing is, we don't have an automobile.
I thought all city folks had automobiles.
Not New Yorkers. We take the subway.
What's the subway?
If I was you two, I wouldn't hang around. These things are not together.
Obie's right.
Nice kids.
Yeah.
I wonder how they react if I told them they could end up in a book.
Sometimes we are being loves more trouble than it's worth. Don't say that, Emily. Never say that. Love is something special.
Whenever I hear the sounds of springtime, I feel a tingling deep inside. And in the summer, I get pleasure just to know you're by
Love is something special. Love is something special to me.
We've got to find a way to help those kids, Dan.
What do you mean, we?
Doesn't young love tug at your heart? Don't tell me you're a cynic.
I believe what we were singing about was love something special.
I can see you're the sensitive type. I think I'll run down to the towers and see if I can get that signature.
Wait, plenty of time in the morning. Tell you what, you wait here at the boarding house and I'll take you on that hayride they're having.
Wait, where are you going?
The Calhouns live close, so I think I might try and sell them some of that life insurance.
I'm coming with you. I want to see you in action.
It would only bore you. I'll be back in town and then Hee Haw Hayride.
Lady, I will not get mixed up with Leroy Calhoun and Emmylou Tolliver. I want to get mixed up with Leroy and Emmylou. How far are the Tollivers?
It ain't far. You can get there in 10 minutes. Look for the yard with the hound dog. Ma Tolliver don't on their long years.
Then I have plenty of time. I'll be back before dinner returns. Thanks for helping, man.
Name's Obi.
Obi.
Coming, Ma!
Hush, puppies. Hush, puppies. I said hush, puppies. That's better. Now you hush up, Petunia. All this yapping and hollering is wearing me out.
He's all perked up for the hayride. How's it look?
Like that thar Cindy Allergala going to the ball.
I'm sure some male critter will notice me.
Don't see's how I can miss you, not in them ribbons and them bows.
Ma, how's I look? Me too.
Mighty fetching, Dulcie. You too, Daisy.
I took a bathing in the creek, poured a whole bottle of Strawberry Zers on my head. Ain't I smell sweet? Smelling like 'em does, I'm bound to catch some fellas.
Or mosquitoes. I think you are a little too heavy on them preserves.
Look, Ma, it's that teddy gal.
I hope I'm not intruding. I'm Sally Merriweather, and I represent Banner Log Books Incorporated. We'd like to do a book about you.
Oh, book? What's she talking about, Ma?
How should I know? Set yourself down, Missy.
Thank you.
What kind of book?
All about your mountain view with the Calhouns. If you sign with Banner Log, you will see a share of all profits, and you'll be famous.
Famous?
Naturally, there'll be an advance.
Advance?
Money.
How much?
$25,000.
$25,000? Didn't know there was that much money in the whole world.
Believe me, there is, and more.
Howdy, Ma, Tanya, Dulcie, and Daisy. This lady wants to give us $25,000. That's my nice, I reckon. Is that all you can say, sister?
You ain't still thinking about Leroy, is you? Because if you is, it ain't gonna come to nothing.
That's the sort of thing we want to put in the book. Mountain Feud versus Young Love. There's a sign on the dotted line.
Why should I?
For one thing, you'll be able to leave the hills, move to the city.
Leave the hills?
Why would I want to leave the hills?
Why would you want to stay?
Lots of reasons. I was in a city once, didn't care for it. Too noisy, too many people, too much pushing this way and that way. No taking time to smell the flowers and such. Money means trouble.
Ma knows best.
I'm not only talking about money, Mrs. Tolliver. I'm talking about literature.
Hush up and learn something. Money brings nothing but trouble. Money brings nothing but pain. If I had to live me a big city life,
got the longest straw from the broom. That means you get to ask the handsomest guy to go to the hayride with you. Who's it gonna be, Chloe?
One of them Calhoun boys.
Will it be Goober or Bubba?
How about Obie?
I prefer the more mature type.
Good evening, young ladies.
Looky there. Where'd he come from? Who knows?
Who cares?
He sure is pretty. What's Reedberg? Back, he's mine.
I saw him first.
That don't matter. I got the longest straw from the broom. You know the rules. Howdy, handsome. Name's Chloe. I hope you like a gal with shy. What's your name?
Rhodes, Charlie Rhodes.
I guess this be your lucky day, Charlie.
Sorry. You're here for the hayride, ain't you? You're right now. No.
Oh.
I'm looking for someone.
Who?
Ruby.
Gosh, it's wonderful seeing you again, Charlie. It's wonderful seeing you again, Ruby.
You knows each other?
Did you get my letter?
Sure did. Miss Dogweasel delivered it.
Put too much postage on that letter. Ain't no refund.
Charlie and me met when I was visiting my auntie in Chicago.
I love her jokes. Go on, Ruby, tell me a joke.
How's this? A little boy wanted to go someplace, so his ma bought him a chemistry set.
Gosh, Ruby, that was a good one. You're the greatest. You got my letter, so what's your answer?
I'd be happy to marry you, Charlie.
Mary!
He's gonna marry Ruby?
This can't be happening.
A girl who can make me laugh is the girl I want to marry. And that girl's Ruby Perkins.
Ruby is a fool.
Ruby Perkins got no personality. Ruby Perkins ain't got no genuine friends.
Ruby Perkins ain't educated.
Maybe so, but she's the only one getting married.
We pack it up.
We packed enough vittles to satisfy the whole entire county. Hey, what's the raffle prize this year? Mom's making an apple crumb cake.
I'm donating a small barrel of imported pickles all the way from Dead Hawk Junction.
Well, you relax and have yourselves a nice time.
That's what the here's all about.
A nice time.
You're a good man to know, Joe. Mighty good. I don't want any trouble now, especially thinking of Calhoun's and Tolerance.
We's feeling too good to make trouble. We's high society now.
He's going to travel in the best circles.
What's your Omri boy talking about? Us Calhoun's gonna be rich.
Richer than an old King Midas.
We signed a contract with Mr. Joe Martin here. He's going to put us in a buck.
A moving picture show, maybe.
And such.
Joe Martin, you told me your name was Dan Harrington.
Well, that, is,
Insurance salesman, huh?
well, that, is,
I know the name Joe Martin, Panda Publishing. What a dirty trick, and I think I liked you.
Sally, give me a chance to explain.
Explain this.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
She's got plenty of spunk for a city, Dale.
Ow! 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 Sally, give me a chance to explain.
When we's rich and famous, we'll come and visit you.
Your Tollivers would be good for a laugh.
That's fighting words.
Fetch me my hunting rifle, Dulcie.
Yes, Ma.
Bubba,
I'll fetch it, Pa.
You know the law.
The law? Never heard of it.
lesson is the law of the hills.
Here's your hunting rifle, Ma.
Obliged.
Here's your hunting rifle, Pa.
Obliged.
Bustin' and feudin' every night and day. Bustin' and feudin', it's the mountain way. Bustin' and feudin', work for miles around. We shoot 'em up and stretch 'em out 6 feet underground. Bustin' and feudin' every night and day. Bustin' and feudin', it's the mountain way. Bustin' and feudin', 200 years at least. We hunt 'em down and shoot 'em up, may they rest in peace.
Sure is hot. Mighty hot.
A day like this is only fit for one thing.
That Hee-Haw, Calhoun.
Dozing. Gonna find myself a comfortable spot. Can't do much else when it gets this hot. Sit right back, kick at my feet. Catch a little nap in the midday heat. It's another lazy summer, just a dozing in the hot, hot sun. Spending my days on the front porch swing, tripping out till I can't see the rain. So dang hard and hardly green, but my dapper bridge is sticking to my skin. It's another lazy summer, just a dozing in the hot, hot sun. The rooster won't roost, the hens won't lay, the geese won't honk, and the dogs won't bay. The ducks won't quack, the cows won't moo. What's a hard-working hillbilly man to do? Mama's in the kitchen making gooseberry pies. Sisters on the back porch are flirting with the guys. Brothers with the hugs, sleeping in the sty. Papa's in the outhouse, conversing with the flies. It's another lazy summer, just a dozing in the hot, hot sun. The fish won't bite, the owl won't woo, the frogs won't croak, and the loons won't coo. The flies won't fly, the bees won't buzz, but my wife still nags the way she does. Hound dogs are laying by a shaded tree, too dang hot to swipe away a flea. There's work to be done, but I don't have the end. Might as well take a little nap whilst I can. It's another lazy summer, just a dozing in the hot, hot sun. It's another lazy summer, a ding-dang hummer. It's another lazy summer, just a dozing in the hot, hot sun.
Sure is hot.
Sure is.
Someone's leaning on the automobile horn. That's what it sounds like. What's it sound like here, Bubba?
Sounds like someone leaning on an automobile horn.
What is this? Outdoors at the YMCA?
Either that or they've been gassed.
Wake them up, Iris. We're wasting time. And time is money.
They're going, hey, wake up! Easy with a shower, lady. We went stoned.
I take you're a citizen of this new college, Blackwater. Is there an inn or a decent hotel nearby? We probably won't be staying long in any case.
All we got is the boys.
Where is it? What is that?
Nobody's afraid of that lady. Only Calhoun.
Well, there's nothing at doing Calhoun.
I had the honor to be
Marvelous story about you and James McTeer. Now I realize, after the name, you are definitely straight.
It's all about me, huh?
All about you and Calhoun and Lincoln Family Theater.
Well, sure wish I could read.
Let's cut to the chase. I'm
Sherry Gordon, a producer at one of our studios in Hollywood.
Hollywood, California.
This is Iris Hutton, the greatest idea woman in Tinseltown. I wouldn't make a film without her. Hit it, Iris.
I see billboards with pictures of mountains and hills. I see hunting dogs with their tongues hanging up and their hind legs scratching fleas. I see calico and bonnets. I see bare feet and grown-ups. I see woodsy trails and wooden cabins. Naturally, we'd have to punch up the storyline and come up with a good title. Not to worry.
We have the perfect title.
Romeo and Juliet of the Hills?
Romeo and Juliet of the Hills?
You've got to be kidding.
Sushi and a small green salad. No dressing.
No dressing? I hope we don't have to stay too long. I'm allergic to dressing.
I want a few words with Mr. Calhoun.
What a picture. Long time, no see.
You must be an agent. Your eyes have that hungry look in them.
Martin, Joe Martin, hand the purse. We sold about choose the tricks on Bella.
Oh, now I remember you. I'm going to film that book one of these days, as soon as Arnold Schwarzenegger's available.
Too bad you weren't here last night. Plenty of excitement.
What kind of excitement?
You know, okay, Hee Haw Hayride was ruined on kind of puts it in the skin. It ain't fair.
I end up becoming naturals to Charlie Road. What are you doing here, Joe Martin?
If you want this story for a film, you'll have to talk with me.
I take it you've sent up the rights.
That I have.
Smart boy. Shouldn't have gotten here sooner.
I think we can work something out.
You have all the rights?
Inclusive and exclusive.
Calhoun's and Tolliver's.
I've got the Calhouns, but Band of Lodge. I've got the Calhouns. So the Tollivers are just a question of time.
Mom, did you hear what he just said was just a question of time?
Hush up, Dulcie. This young fella ain't doing no business with me.
And why not?
Because he's already done business with them Calhoun.
Now, Mrs. Tolliver, let's talk this over.
Miss Merriweather? Yes, Mom? If you still wants me to sign that contract, I'll do it.
Oh, thank you, Ma. I have an extra contract in my room.
What are you waiting for? Fetch it out.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry, Merriweather, Miss Gordon. I'm sure we can work out a deal.
I'll double her offer, Ma.
Money means trouble.
What a novel idea.
Does you know Shirley Temple?
Pardon?
Todd Jones from Shirley Temple.
How bizarre.
Is that going to be in the moving picture show?
I think that's an excellent idea, using authentic hillbilly. Where's everyone going? If I offended anyone, I'm sorry. I'm just not used to your ignorant costume. Would anyone care for a reference? Mr. Calvin, Breath mint?
You said that word I hate.
Hillbilly?
What is that critter? Does it bite?
I wish it would bite you.
Some kind of foreign critter. That's what it is. Looks mighty vile.
Don't you dare, Mr. Calhoun. Would you be so kind as to return it to me?
Want this critter back?
Yes.
If you say so.
Iris, but the best sweet in the boarding house. We are definitely staying.
If I had my hunting rifle, I could have finished that critter off with one shot.
Why haven't you been able to reach him?
We kept trying, Miss Culver. The telephone operator says there's no area code for lonesome telephone pole.
Polecat!
Sorry, Miss Culver. Polecat.
Don't say it like that. It makes it I'm the polecat.
I'd never do that, Miss Culver.
You do know what a polecat is, don't you, Miss Pickens?
I'm Miss Bourne. Miss Pickens is still on the telephone trying to get through.
In the past.
It wouldn't get through, Miss Culver.
Most ridiculous thing I ever heard. No area code.
Yes, Miss Culver.
Stop.
Miss Culver, there's no need to be rude.
Don't be dead, Miss Pickens. Foreign. A skunk is a polecat is a skunk.
I didn't know that.
That's what dictionaries are for.
They finally got through to Joe Martin.
Good, what'd he say?
It's hard to tell. There's a party line and people keep breaking in.
Did you give me those right? Did you send the count and the toppers? What do you mean you're not sure?
He said someone from Vanderlove Books Incorporated was in Wilson Polecat.
What?
He said someone from one of our films was there too.
What?
And the connection broke.
I see how to take drastic action.
What are you going to do, Miss Culver?
Leave Manhattan.
But you always get the bends when you leave Manhattan.
Better than Washington Publishing on business. Napkin.
Are you certain Sally said you there beside of those Calhouns? It was a terrible connection. I did hear her say that someone from Panda Publishing was there in Monza Polecat. I think the name was Martin. Joe Martin? That's right, Miss Stevens. Joe Martin. He's one slick customer. What was the name of the film company she mentioned? Wonderbar Films. That's where they said Wonderbar Films was a town. Wonderbar Films in Monza Polecat? Things are moving faster than I thought. I think there's something you don't know, Miss Stevens. What is it? My cousin works over at Panda Publishing, and he told me that Miss Culver had to live. D.D. Culver never leaves Manhattan. Not leaving, left. Left? Give me a place to get a drink to get anything else I need. I need to get there before she does. I took to liberty. Remind me to give you a raise.
I don't understand it. No, I don't. It's terrifying, Ruby, for kids in that nice, good-looking, healthy fella. There ain't no justice. We's the old maids.
Everything natural somehow. Must be so vegetable.
Ruby Perkins, Mrs. Charlie Rose.
Howdy, gal.
Howdy, Ruby.
I'm gonna get me a pretty bridal veil. Ms. Greenacre!
Wins the win.
Today, Sheriff Dickens is gonna do the hitchin'. He's the justice of peace.
Where's your intendant?
Good morning, young ladies.
Did you hear that, gal? Sure did. He called us young ladies.
Sure don't waste your time getting hitched, Charlie.
Only a few days till I have to get back to duty.
I hear someone calling.
That was me, Miss Greenacre. I came to select a Battle Veil. I hopes you got a wonderful selection.
Of course I do. I got the best selection on some polecats.
You got the only selection on some cat.
You come on in too, young man. I got a good selection of artificial boutonnieres. That's mighty Frenchy for a flower on the lapel.
I know.
On top of everything else, he's educated.
See the engagement ring Charlie done bought me?
Oh, we bought the dust off of them bridal veils.
Ain't it purty?
She gets a marriage ring and an engagement ring on the same day. That don't seem legal.
I can't dawdle. There's a heap to do. I baked a big chocolate cake with licorice jelly beans on top. Charlie dotes on licorice.
Ruby, what's your secret?
How'd you do it?
How'd you catch him?
Well, it's not always the beauty on the outside that catches a fella. It's the beauty on the inside. Like Charlie says, he dotes on a sense of humor.
Sense of humor! I was hoping it was some type of secret perfume.
I can learn me some bad jokes.
Ruby Perkins and Miss Charlie Rose!
I'd appreciate it if you'd stop following me everywhere I go.
Sally, give me a chance to explain.
Explain, there's nothing to explain. You're a dishonest person, deceitful and unscrupulous.
That's cold, Sally. You're after the same thing.
At least I admitted it. I didn't pretend to be someone else. Dan Harrington, insurance salesman.
I believe I got the killer instinct. Panda Publishing has to have this book, otherwise we're out of business. I'm trying to save the company. I'm trying to save jobs.
You expect me to believe that?
It's the
A
truth.
likely story.
Give me a break.
Is that really true? Panda Publishing is going under?
Cross my heart, I won't joke about a thing like that.
I don't know why I should believe you, but I do. Truth of the matter is, Panda Log is down for the count. Only Calhoun's and Tollivers can save it. Sherry Gordon?
Mustn't keep Hollywood waiting. Oops. F2, my lady.
A regular Sir Walter Raleigh. Honesty and no manners. He could be dangerous, Joe Martin.
Perkins and the NAS for a winter present.
That city gal promised we would get heaps of money.
You knows what to think about money. Besides, I only signed with Miss Merriweather despite Pa Calhoun.
Wonder now that them Calhouns have money if they'll be leaving the hills.
Tollivers!
Calhouns! I got my eyes on you, Calhouns and Tollivers. You know the law, no feud. Otherwise, I'm tossing y'all in jail.
You heard the sheriff. Lay your rifle down.
You first.
That's better.
I reckon you Calhouns is in town to buy a present for Ruby Perkins and her attendant.
Nope.
Who's here to talk to Miss Sherry Gordon? She's gonna put us in a moving picture show.
I'll tell her you're here.
Now that you Calhouns has money, will you be leaving the hills?
What gives you that idea? We may be getting rich and famous, and we may be taking a trip to Hollywood, California, but these hills is home.
Home.
Does that mean you stand?
It do.
Drat.
Then nothing's changed, because us Tollivers aren't leaving either.
Drat.
You're the worm in my apple. You're the fly in my soup. I pray it's not your scraggly kind of up in a fly coop. You're the worm in my apple. You're the nail in my shoe. No matter what I do or say, I can't get rid of you. I should've known, should've guessed you'd likely stick around. But you can bet us Tollivers will wrap back all the ground.
You're the worm in my apple. You're the pain in my tail. We're bound to see you Calhoun folks run out on the rail. Is that so?
Let me tell you something. I done did all I could do to rid the hills of Tollivers, and I'm gonna keep on fighting till there's a nary one of you left. You're the worm in my apple. You're
pains me just to wake each day and see your mangy hide. You're the worm in my apple, you're the skeeter in my face. Nothing pleased me more than to run you off this place. I should've known, should've guessed you'd never up and go. But since you're set on sticking around, there's something you should know. You're the worm in my apple, you're the crick in my back. If all your kin don't up and leave, you'll soon be wearing black.
You're the worm in my apple, you're the gristle in my teeth. Think you can't be nothing but a downline mess of grief.
You're the worm in my apple, you're the corn on my foot. And it don't matter what you say, we're set on staying put.
It don't matter none, we're staying put. It don't matter none, we're staying put.
Pa,
Stop plucking at me, boy.
I remember something important.
What?
I reckon you told me to take that Miss Murdoch for a walk.
Yeah?
I forgot to go with her and she didn't come back.
Drat you, boy! We gotta get her back before the sheriff finds her.
Them Calhouns is up to no good. Let's follow them and see what they're conniving.
Any deal. Free or clear. Don't think like that, Sherry. You may call me Miss Gordon.
I've got the Calhoun signed up.
I've got the Tollers.
Fine, you two. Put the deal together and call me.
Let's see the car, Iris.
You're not leaving.
Not yet, anyway. Last time I looked in the back seat, it was full of chickens.
You forgot to close the window.
I better call New York.
Don't bother. I tried the telephone when snap, crackle, and pop.
Look, Sherry, the folks from New York City. Hi.
Hi.
You coming to the wedding?
Wouldn't miss it.
Looking forward to it.
Hi, Leroy. What you doing in town?
I'm gonna ask if no Hollywood ladies will give me and Emily a ride to California.
Why not just take the train?
Me and Emily are mighty poor. We've only got $4 between us. It ain't enough for a train ticket, and we can't stay here in the hills. You knows why.
Finn might make a good book and a good film, but it's really stupid. Look what it's doing to these kids. It's ruining their lives.
Sure is.
I'm curious about one thing. How'd the feud between Tolliver and Calhoun's get started?
Nobody knows.
What?
All this feuding, nobody knows? Why?
200 years is a long time.
Doesn't anyone know?
Antiquity and Wormwood, mate.
Antiquity, Wormwood.
Everybody used to go to her for doctrine and such. She knowed everything there was to know about the hills.
Where do we find this Antiquity Wormwood?
Yonder.
Where are you going?
Where to think? Yonder.
Well, wait for me. Are you sure we're going the right way?
I think so.
I ain't been up here in a long, long time.
Everything's so shadowy.
That's the way Antiquity likes it. She don't cop much food. She's got my own peculiar.
Great local color should play a big part in the book.
What makes it so sure this could even be a book?
Think positive.
I'm trying to.
Let's let me lead the way. He's almost there.
Lead away, Leroy.
What's that?
An owl.
In the daytime?
Reckon it belongs to Antiquity Wormwood.
I understand. It's a peculiar owl.
Up high in these foggy hills, it's hard to tell night from day, day from night.
This place gives me the willies.
I don't care if it isn't now. I don't give a hoot.
Gosh, Ruby, I love your sense of humor.
This is no time for comedy.
All covered with snow, I lost my true lover from
I'm courting too slow.
That's her. That's antiquity, Wormwood.
For the leaves they will wither, the roots they will die, and you'll be forsaken and never know why.
Go on, Leroy. Tell her we's here.
She doesn't have a shotgun, does she?
I don't have any insurance.
You would say that.
Antiquity, it's me, Leroy Calhoun.
Who?
Calhoun, Leroy Calhoun. And Emmylou Tolliver, we brought some city folks to see you. They's writing a book.
Leroy Calhoun and Emmylou Tolliver. I declare. Steps a little closer so's I can seize you better. My eyes ain't as crisp as they was 100 years ago.
100 years ago?
Yup, use Leroy all right, and use Emmylou. Last time I saw you two young'uns, you was babes in blankets. You ain't hardly changed at all.
We's ain't teen Antiquity.
I reckon you two was the last young'uns I delivered.
Antiquity is to be the midwife and the doctor.
We get the general idea.
There's something I've been meaning to tell you, Lyra, only I never can recall what it is. I keeps thinking, but it don't come.
Let me handle this to Sherry Gordon and say, cut to the chase. Name's Joe Martin, Sally Merriweather.
Vanderlog Books Incorporated.
This here's Charlie Rhodes Antiquity. We's getting hitched.
Nice to meet you, Miss Wormwood.
You ain't from the hills.
No, ma'am.
I can always tell.
We're interested in writing about the Mountain Feud. Only no one can tell us how it all started.
The book.
You mean it's all written down that book?
Nope, it's the record of every baby I done delivered. Goes way, way, way back.
We'd sure like to have a look. Sounds like a treasure.
Once we find out why and how the feud started, things will fall into place.
Can you hold Miss Wormwood? Do you know how the feud between the Tollivers and Calhouns began?
Of course I does. I knows everything that goes on in these here hills.
Great.
Wonderful.
Go on, Antiquity. Tell us how it all began.
We's all ears.
This old gal's got loads to tell, seems a downright shame. Them folks been fighting for a spell, but I don't rightly know who to blame. Now Tolliver said something, Calhoun said something back, then someone like to have a fit. And I tell ya truly who it were, but I forgets. My head's on fire, my mind's on strike, I can't seem to conjure up a thought. And I gladly tell you what you like, but my brain's done up and rot. Now Tolliver did something, Calhoun done did it back, or was it the other way around? Folks, I'm swelled up with regrets, I forgets. My head's on fire, my mind's on strike, I can't seem to conjure up a thought. And I gladly tell you what you like, but my brain's done up and rot. My memory sure ain't what it used to be, but I still remember how to shake a leg. I went to a friend for a second opinion. She prescribed what to get. And I tell you no, what she said, but I forgets.
Her head's on fire, her mind's on strike. She can't seem to conjure up a thought. And she gladly tells us what we like. Her brain's just gone too far. Her head's on fire, her mind's on strike.
I can't seem to conjure up a thought.
And she gladly tells us what we want.
But my brain's done gone to pot.
Her brain's gone up and rot. My brain's done gone to pot.
That, Miss Tubbs, does not surprise me. I'd ask for your liquor spore recipe, but for one thing, I don't know it.
Tell Mr. Martin and Miss Merriweather that they
Thank you, young man. I want you to...
Bless you.
Thank you. Chicken feathers. I'm allergic to chicken feathers.
Don't mistake You Calvin's in heap of trouble. Keep them hands up.
What have they done, Sheriff?
What do you think?
Busting in a feud.
Ain't that simple.
I'll tell you what they done, Ms. Dogweasel. They kidnapped Ms. Murdoch. They kidnapped.
Sheriff found her hiding in the hills. Plum tuckered out.
Poor thing.
Sure.
I want them behind bars. I'm going to press charges.
Shucks, we didn't mean no harm. We was only keeping her till Pa got his picture.
We kept her real good. She never went hungry. She ate like a princess.
We should have a hanging.
Murdoch? Murdoch, are you by any chance Rosemary Murdoch?
The Rosemary Murdoch who wrote that piece of Strange But True?
Of course I am.
No wonder she didn't return our call.
What? More tourists? I declare, phones and Pulcat is becoming a regular metropolis.
My arm is falling asleep.
All right, arm staff, but no trick.
Maybe they're folks coming for Ruby's wedding. One knows isn't enough. Here they be.
Don't talk to me about fair play. I thought it was a good idea first.
No, you didn't. I did.
Oh, what late story.
Don't make me mad.
You folks be on my roof?
Souvenirs, postcards?
Sure, Gordon. Didi, Culver. I was expected.
Lucille, Steven?
When I heard one of our films in town, I thought I'd risk the best and nail down the steal myself.
If you want this book to fill, talk to Ben a lot here.
There's not going to be a thing. What?
The rights are cloudy.
Oh, it ain't going to rain. But it's so cloudy, there might not even be a book.
No book?
What are you doing here, DC?
What are y'all like? Some magazine subscription?
That's it. That's the picture I wanted. I always get them two mixed up. Shirley Temple and Rin Tin Tin.
Rin Tin Tin?
A wonder dog. Ain't this hound something? That hound looks so real like an almost here in bar.
DC, let me introduce her. Here's Romeo and Juliet at the Hills. Emmy Lou Tolliver and Leroy Calhoun.
Howdy. This sure wants to get hitched back.
Never!
Joe, you have a contract with Calhoun and Tolliver? I've got the Calhouns, but Vander Lodge got the Tollivers.
What should I do? The situation is cloudy.
Decide. Joe, it's in here. It's on here.
I'll shoot started.
Better than that.
Let's see when you get here.
That's what have you got? Antiquity Wormwood always wrote down first.
So?
You tell me, Antiquity.
It's like I done told Leroy. There was something important he should know, and Emmy Lou too. Only I never can recall what it was, and my eyes was too watery to check the book.
What is this?
Leroy and Emmy Lou were born on the same day.
In my cabin.
So?
I got it mixed up.
Huh?
They got their own babies, the Tollivers and Calhouns.
Them Tollivers should have got the boy baby, and them Calhoun should have got the gal baby.
You mean Leroy ain't my son?
You mean Emmy Lou ain't my daughter?
You mean Leroy
Ain't our brother? You mean Emmy Lou ain't our sister?
Pa ain't my pa.
My mom?
You mean, don't you understand? Emmy Lou's the Calhoun, Leroy's the Tolliver.
Them's the facts.
I always wanted a daughter.
I always wanted a son.
Sister!
Brother.
Looks to me like the feud's over.
I got a very bad idea. Preparations for a wedding are already taken care of. Why don't Leroy and Emmy Lou get hitched tonight? Charlie and me can get hitched along with them.
That's a wondrous idea, Ruby. Sure you don't mind?
If that's the way Ruby wants it, it's fine with me. After the wedding, we can have the hayride.
Now, where did everyone go?
No, it's too bad me and Carlos and Pinda can't get together. That would solve everything.
The world is missing a Griffill and Rockabilly Lullaby.
DC, why don't we stop kidding ourselves? Without this book, we're out of business.
So are we, Lucille? It sure is a great idea here.
Mean we should merge?
It would save Brenda long.
What's the point of two companies going broke? If we merge, we'll be the greatest. I'm rolling your pillow, Lucio.
We'll call the new company Bandar Panda.
No, we'll call it Panda Bandar.
We can settle that on later.
Sheriff, you let the Calhouns get away. They kidnapped me, held me prisoner. I want them arrested.
We don't want them arrested, especially since we want to do book, right, Dee Dee?
Right. And quite possibly the screenplay.
The book and the screenplay for good all that charges. Sheriff, I'm easy to get along with.
If that's the way he wants it.
I'm glad things worked out. Except there's one thing I don't understand.
What might that be, DC?
How could anyone ever confuse Shirley Temple with Bridget?
When
Destiny, I now pronounce you hit. Folks, may I present you Mr. and Mrs. Charlie Rose. And Mr. and Mrs. Leroy Tolliver. Where's the Calhoun?
We'll have a hee haw hayride down the mountainside. We're gonna give a hoot and celebrate. Yahoo! It's a hee haw hayride down the mountainside. Y'all come on now, don't be late. It's a hee haw hayride down the mountainside. We're gonna give a hoot and celebrate. Yahoo! It's a hee haw hayride down the mountainside. Y'all come on now, don't be late. You all come on now, don't be late. You all come on now, don't be late. Yahoo!
I hope you all enjoyed the show. This here is Monet Diaz, who is our this year's Gypsy Robe recipient. Neighboring Moms has a tradition of giving the person who has shown excellent attitude, effort, and energy. Giving it to the person that gets that robe, and so Monet was this year's, and she's done a great job, and she also gets to be the person who pulls out the winning raffle ticket.